If you think the future of education is just the same classrooms with smarter screens and better tablets, you're already late to the conversation. Because what's coming isn't an upgrade, it's a replacement of the foundation itself. This is not about tools, this is about a platform shift. From the outside, universities may still look the same. The buildings will still stand, the lecture halls will still fill, the libraries will still exist, diplomas will still be handed out, but quietly, underneath all of that, the original reason these institutions existed is dissolving. Here's a statement that will make a lot of people uncomfortable. Traditional universities are no longer competing with other universities. They are competing with an intelligence factory, a system that runs nonstop, never sleeps, and improves every time someone asks a question. And the most dangerous part? This system doesn't need a campus. This doesn't mean learning is dying. Learning is becoming more valuable than ever. But the institution we've wrapped around learning was designed for a world that no longer exists. We crossed a line. Computers are no longer just tools that retrieve information. They generate capability. In the old system, you learned theory, then tools, then methods. In the new system, you describe your intent, and a machine builds the implementation. So let's strip everything down to first principles. What was a university actually selling? Access to knowledge, access to networks, and access to a trusted credential. For decades, you had to attend to get all three. AI is unbundling them. And this unbundling isn't philosophical, it's computational. When intelligence becomes manufacturable, you don't get a better classroom, you get a new kind of infrastructure. Not a library, not a lecture hall, a factory. Lectures are an ancient bandwidth solution. One expert talks, hundreds listen, most forget. But when a student has a personal tutor that can explain anything endlessly in infinite styles, the lecture becomes the slowest and least efficient option. The real change is this: education stops being scheduled and starts being adaptive. For the first time, every learner can have a tutor that knows exactly where they're confused and never gets tired of repeating itself. The biggest educational revolution won't be content, it will be confidence. Millions of people are about to realize they weren't bad students, they were mismatched learners. And when that realization spreads, a lot of educational authority collapses. Now let's talk about credentials. Companies don't hire degrees, they hire signals. Portfolios, simulations, live problem solving, real outputs. These become better signals than time spent in a classroom. Four-year front-loaded education becomes irrational when skills expire yearly. Learning shifts from a phase of life to a continuous operating system. You work while you learn while you work, forever. Education moves up the value stack, from memorization to judgment. When machines can generate answers, humans must generate the right questions. This is where first principles thinking becomes the elite skill. Universities won't disappear, but their role changes. The ones that survive will brag about crucibles, high-stakes environments where students face real problems, fail safely, and build resilience. Teachers aren't replaced, they're redefined, from broadcasters to designers, from lecturers to mentors, from content delivery to culture builders. The campus premium collapses. What remains valuable is trust, intensity, and real stakes. The most important skill in the AI era isn't knowledge, it's learning velocity, how fast you adapt, how fast you recover. That is survival. AI turns education into infrastructure, like electricity. So here's the final truth. AI gives everyone access to intelligence, but intelligence alone doesn't create impact. Direction does, character does. So stop asking, what degree will keep me safe? Ask instead, what kind of person am I becoming? Because in a world where machines generate answers instantly, the rarest thing is not information. It's direction, courage, meaning, and that choice, who you decide to become, is your real curriculum.